What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight, and tonight we have even more Yu-Gi-Oh news for you guys. Yeah, it wasn't enough to talk about a brand new Summon Skull Fusion monster, some new Blue Eyes White Dragon cards, and also even brand new Cyber Dragon support. We also have brand new Blackwing cards to talk about tonight too, which is just insane. I mean, all these cards that I've talked about tonight are all really good, so if you guys missed out on the previous videos, the ones I was talking about, be sure to check them out because I've been uploading a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh news tonight, and every card's been worth talking about because seriously, there are some really amazing cards coming out. Like I said, new Blue Eyes cards, new Cyber Dragons, and also Blackwings for this video. That's pretty awesome to see support for all three of those. So anyway, let's go on ahead and talk about these new Blackwing cards because they're getting a brand new Synchro monster and 2 effect monsters. Also too, this is supposed to be like a new version of Armed Wing as well, which is pretty awesome. That, you know, of course, as they say right here, was Crow's first original boss monster, which is one of my favorite Synchro monsters too. Anyway, here we go. The first one is, of course, this brand new Synchro. It is Blackwing Full Armored Master. It is a level 10 Dark Winged Beast Synchro monster with 3,000 attack and 3,000 defense. The materials require 1 Blackwing tuner and 1 plus non-tuner monsters. Its effect is unaffected by other card effects. Each time a monster your opponent controls activates an effect, put 1 wedge counter on that monster when that effect resolves 1 max. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls that has a wedge counter, take control of it. Once per turn during your end phase, you can destroy all monsters on the field with wedge counters. That is insane. Like seriously, that is a new version of Armor Master, and that is that's a crazy new synchro for them because you're dealing with wedge counters yet again. And also too, I just want to point out, I love this part of the effect right here, just unaffected by other card effects. Yeah, just right off the bat, you know, just nothing can bother this synchro right there. So that's definitely going to help you out. And like I said, you're dealing with wedge counters again, so you can, you know, when they activate an effect, you're placing wedge counters on them. You can take control of those monsters with wedge counters, and also during the end phase, you just destroy all monsters on the field with wedge counters. So also the ones that you control, I guess, they'll still have that wedge counter, they will also be destroyed. But remember, we are also dealing with link monsters these days and all these different ways of summoning. So you could, you know, take control of your opponent's monsters, use their effects, like even, of course, use them to attack if they're, you know, if they have strong attack. And then before the end phase, you could just use them for whatever you want. It could be an Xyz summon, it could be a Link summon, anything like that. And honestly, is it too early to, you know, already call this card broken? Because I feel like it is. Because seriously, this effect is just insane. Taking control of your opponent's monsters, and then like I said, you could still use their effects, attack with them, and even use them to bring out more monsters. That is just unreal. So yeah, they seriously made an upgrade for Armor Master, and this card is just freaking amazing. I mean, I was going to say at the beginning too, I love how this card looks. The artwork is just awesome, and yeah, this is just insane to use. Also, yeah, we don't have Gofu anymore, but we still have Steam the Cloak, which is a card that's being used in a lot of decks out there. So you could actually use a Synchro monster, I think, potentially in other decks too. I mean, yeah, Steam the Cloak, I believe, is a level 3 tuner monster. And, yeah, you could also even use, like, Ancient Fairy Dragon, for example. Like, I was thinking, like, Lair of Darkness, I guess I could technically summon this card. So, if that actually works, that would be another great strategy to use, and that's a really good synchro for them. So I'm really happy to see that they are getting an insane new synchro, because the ones that came out in Arc 5, I just wasn't a big fan of, to be very honest. I mean, we got some good effect monsters like Gofu, but, yeah, I'm glad to see they're actually coming out swinging with this new synchro monster. Then, of course, next up we have this one. It's this monster right here, by the way. It is Blackwing Simoom the Poison Winds. I guess I say that. Anyway, a level 6 Dark Winged Beast effect monster, 1,600 attack and 2,000 defense. And, of course, its effect is you can only use this card's name's effect once per turn. If you control no monsters, you can banish other Blackwing monster from your hand, place 1 Black Whirlwind directly from your deck to your spell or trap card zone face up. Then you can either send this card from your hand to the graveyard, or immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon this card from your hand without tributing a monster. The Black Whirlwind placed by this card's effect is sent to the graveyard during the end phase, and you take 1,000 life points as damage. You cannot special summon monsters from your extra deck for the rest of this turn except dark monsters. So yeah, you guys heard that right. It is a monster that can help you search for Black Whirlwind. Yeah, and I thought, Cyber Dragons being able to search for Power Bond was insane, which it is pretty much. Yeah, it looks like Blackwings now have a way to search for Black Whirlwind, because with this, you're able to banish another Blackwing monster from your hand, then you can just place it from your deck to your side of the field in your spell or trap card zone face up. So that means you instantly have a way to get Black Whirlwind on your side of the field, and also too, if that was enough, then afterwards, if you can normal summon this card. If you want to, you can send it to the graveyard, but if you want to, you can just normal summon it from your hand without tributing a monster. So even though it is a level 6 monster, you have a way to get another Blackwing out there, which obviously can then help you go for a synchro summon, which of course too, since this other monster right here is a tuner monster to level 4 and this is level 6, yeah, that synchro being a level 10 makes a little bit more sense, right? Yeah, that's what they're kind of trying to set up for you. But just being a monster that can search for Black Whirlwind for Blackwings is just insane. I mean, because it really is. It's one of their most important cards that they have. You have them on your side of the field. Yeah, during the end phase, it goes to the graveyard and you take a little bit of damage, but you still got Black Whirlwind, which will definitely help you out with setting up the field the way you want to, get more Blackwings out there, more synchro summoning, and all that too. And yeah, also, it does have another restriction where you can't special summon monsters from the extra deck that aren't dark monsters, but obviously Blackwing monsters are dark monsters, and there's still plenty of options. I mean, some of the best monsters in the game are dark monsters, so you have plenty of different options there, and it's not even just Blackwings, because it's just saying dark monsters that can give you options for link summoning, Xyz summoning, and other things too. And like I said, with this card, and of course the new tuner monster, yeah, it's just another way to help you bring out Blackwing Armored Master. So that is just amazing, and I can't believe they actually have a way to instantly get out Black Whirlwind, because with that kind of ability, it looks like Blackwings are definitely wanting to be taken seriously now, because the support with Arc 5 was okay. I mean, we got Gofu out of it, obviously, but there was nothing too crazy. But seeing a card like this, yeah, they are definitely wanting Blackwings to come back, and it looks like they might have a chance with a card like this. And then, of course, the last monster we're going to be talking about is, of course, the tuner monster right there. That's what it looks like. And it is Blackwing Auster the South Wind. I believe I pronounced that correctly. Anyway, it is a level 4 Dark Winged Beast tuner effect monster with 1,300 attack and 0 defense. Its effect is cannot be special summoned. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one of your banished level 4 or lower Blackwing monsters and special summon in defense position. You can banish this card from your graveyard, activate one of these effects. Place black feather counters on one Blackwing dragon you control equal to the number of cards your opponent controls. Place as many wedge counters possible on face-up monsters your opponent controls, max 1 each. And again, we have another amazing card for Blackwings, because first off, when this card is normal summoned, you're able to get one of your banished level 4 lower Blackwing monsters and then just special summon it. From that, of course, that can mean, a way to synchro summon. That can also, be a way to link summon, Xyz summon, whatever you're looking to do. But of course, with this being a tuner monster, and then you are able to bring back one of your, Blackwing monsters from that, that can be an easy synchro summon for you. But it's the second effect of this card that I really love, because from this effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard, and then you can either get a ton of black feather counters on your side of the field, or a bunch of wedge counters. And I mean, this can really help you out, because with Blackwings, they actually do use two different forms of counters. With Blackwing Dragon, you want black feather counters, which then if you're giving a bunch of counters to Blackwing Dragon, you can do a ton of damage to your opponent. So you can potentially get a lot of counters from that, and then make it so that Blackwing Dragon is actually really good to use in this deck again, because, it wasn't really that crazy of a card back then. I mean, it's Signer Dragon, it's, a really cool dragon, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't really a Blackwing card you would use very often. So having a tuner monster like this that can help you get a bunch of counters can definitely help supercharge that Blackwing Dragon and can help you do a lot of damage with that. And then, of course, obviously, too, with that other effect, being able to add a bunch of wedge counters, I mean, we already read over Blackwing Full Armored Master. And, of course, you still have regular Armored Master, too, that you can use with this. So getting a bunch of wedge counters, then you're just taking all your opponent's monsters with that, too. If you're going with Full Armored Master, yeah, all those monsters with those wedge counters, those are now yours, and you can use them however you want, and that is just crazy. So they actually have a tuner monster that can help you easily go for a synchro summon, and also kind of bridge the gap between, having those two different types of counters for Blackwings, whether it is Black Feather counters for Blackwing Dragon, or wedge counters for Armor Master or Full Armored Master. So that is just something that's really cool. And like I said, that's what I really like about this card too, is that it can actually bring back Blackwing Dragon for you. But yeah, what do you guys think about these cards? Are you excited about these new cards? Are you not so excited about them? For me, I think all three of these cards are amazing, and I can't wait to try them out. And I'm glad to see that Blackwings are actually getting some really good support this time. Because, yeah, like I said, last time, yeah, we got Gofu from it, but like the synchros and everything, I don't know, it just wasn't anything too crazy in my opinion. But now it looks like they are definitely trying to step up, and we might actually see Blackwings come back in the meta again. So let me know what you guys think about these cards. All the info will be down in the description, of course. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to not miss out on any Yu-Gi-Oh news, because there's been a ton of news tonight. So like I said, check out the past videos, because I've been uploading a lot of videos over all this news, and everything is worth hearing about too, because we've been getting just so many great cards. So if you don't want to miss out on any Yu-Gi-Oh news or openings or anything in the future, be sure to hit that bell icon, ring the bell so you're notified, and of course I will catch you guys later. See ya.